So welcome back to my lesson. So today we are going to learn how to solve the following trigonometric equations for your angle range between 0 degree to 360 degree. So the first step for solving questions like this, for example, like you want to solve these questions. So the first step is to find out the reference angle. So the reference angle is always less than 90 degree. So remember, find out your reference angle, which the reference angle is always less than 90 degrees. So just by put your using your calculator to get the answer. So shift sign, so press out the value 0.625. So you will get the answer 38 degree. So means that it will be your 38 degree. Okay, 38.7 degree for your reference angle. So get this angle first. Don't just put X, okay? I know you have learned in your maths which you just put X. So that second way, the second step, so you know that this is your X. So the range will be in between 360 degree to 0 degree. Okay, now refer back here. So there's no any changes because your value is X. So you just need to find your X. The third way, the third step says, okay, now your sign is in positive value. So if positive value, so you determine the quadrant that the angle lie on. So the angle line is on first and second quadrant for positive value. Okay, for positive value, because this is a positive value, so we know that sign is in first and second quadrant. So in other words, your S will be, so your first quadrant angle will be 38.7 degree. Okay, next, if you really don't know, just draw it out so you know that it is lie between this angle. So you want to determine this angle and also the second angle, which is here. So how do they determine the angle at here? So you know that the reference angle is 38.7. So this one is 38.7. So in order to find this angle, so this one is 38.7 degree because it's lie on first and second quadrant. So the second quadrant angle will be 180 degree minus 38.7 degree. So this angle, so how do you determine this one? So you know that this is actually 38.7 degree. So just minus it. So you will get 180 minus 38.7. So you will get 100 and so means that your X will be equal to 38.7 degree and also 141.3 degree. So this you will get your marks for your answer. Okay, that's two angles. Okay, now let's say for question B. So we have three steps here. So first is finding out your reference angle. The second step is determine the range of your angle. And then the third step is find which quadrant the angle lies on. So determine the angle in the respective quadrant. So now we apply this step into question B. So look at question B. So you have cos 2x equal to negative 5592. So first, find your reference angle. So how do you find your reference angle? So just press shift cos, press the value of 0.5592. Okay, find the reference angle. So you know that it's actually 56 degree. So the reference angle is 56 degree. So your first step already solved. Remember, no need to put any sign on this one. You just shift cos 0.5592. And then the second step, determine the range. So the range for here is X is between 0 degree to 360 degree, but because your value is given as 2x, so multiply 2 for your range So you will get 0 to 720 degree. Means that your range for 2x will be 720 degree. So this range already give you the hints that whenever you want to solve until 2x, so which you have to calculate until 720 degree. So now we continue to find which quadrants the negative cos lie on. So this one is cos and is a negative value, so you know that is lie on second quadrant and third quadrant. So in case you forget, so I just remind you at here. So remember that for your first quadrant, so you just remember the keywords: add sugar to coffee, add sugar to coffee. So your cos will be positive on your first and fourth quadrant. So in for negative value is lie on second quadrant and third quadrant. So second quadrant and third quadrant, so your 2x will be in second quadrant and third quadrant. So your second quadrant for this one, okay, if you cannot, just draw it up. So your second quadrant will be the angle of this one, and your third quadrant will be this angle. So how do you determine this angle and this angle? So this angle, 2x, just put it as 2x because you start from 2x. So 2x is equal, so to find this second quadrant angle, so we know that it's actually 180 degree minus your reference angle. So your reference angle, remember this one is your reference angle. So 180 minus your reference angle. For your second angle at here, okay, at here, which is 180 plus 56. So you have two angles. Of course, this is only for 360. It means the angle is still for one cycle only, because we only find until 360. But we still, for 2x, we need to find until 720 degree, means we have second complete circle. So second complete circle, sorry, so this one should be the, okay, so we have second complete circle, so means that you use this angle plus 360, and then the fourth value would be this angle plus 360. Means that the angle is lie between 0 and 720 degree, means it will be, this is your first quadrant, a first value, and then the second value, and then you rotate it again, so it will back into the third value, which is more than 360, and then until here, stop at here, which is less than your 720 degree. Okay, so you have four values. So get your value first. So 2x will be equal to, find out the value, so 180 minus 56, so you will get 124 degree. Okay, and then you have 180 plus 56, you have 236 degree, and then this one is 124 degree plus 360, so you have 484 degree. And then you have your next angle, which is 236 plus 360 degree, which is 596 degree. So these four angles will get these four respective values. Of course, this is not the answer because we want to find the value of x. This is actually 2x. So in order to find your x, so x is equal to, so divide each of this angle with 2, because 2x is equal to 224 and 236 and 484 and also 596. So in other words, your x will be 124 divided by 2. Then 24 divided by 2, you get 62 degree, and 236 divided by 2, you get 118 degree, and 484 divided by 2, you get 242 degree, and 596 divided by 2, you get 298 degree. So this is your answer. Okay, so now I show you the third example, which is example C. Let's say you have cosecant half x equal to 2.5. Okay, then how do you solve this question? So same, the first step, find out the reference angle. So how do you find out your reference angle? So for your cosec is actually you cannot find your reference angle for cosec, so you just change it into 1 per sine 1 per sine half x equal to 2.5. So because this we cannot press in calculator, so we change it into sine, cos or tangent. So this one cosine is actually 1 per sine. So after that you get your sine 1 per 2x. So how do you get your sine 1 per 2x? So sine 1 per 2x is actually 1 per 2.5. Okay, this one you move to here and this is moving to here, so you exchange the position, so you will get sine half x is actually 1 per 2.5. So sine half x equal to 1 divided by 2.5, you will get 0.4. Okay, now you can repeat your first, second and third step. So for your first step, find out the reference angle. So how do you find out your reference angle? Your reference angle will be shift sine 0.4, so which is 23.6 degree. Okay, so after you get your reference angle, find the range of your angle. So the given angle is between 0 and 360 degree for x, but now the question is half x. Half x means both here divided by 2. So this one divided by 2 will be 0, 360 degree divided by 2 will be 180 degree. So means that your range is actually here for your half x, angle half x. So the third step is to find out the angle and also your angle that lie on which quadrant. So we know that sine is positive value. So positive value means it lies on first and second quadrant. So first and second quadrants. So first and second quadrant means here. So we want to find the angle right here. First is here, second one is this angle. So this angle is very easy. Your first quadrant, just wrote it as half x first. Don't forget it's until 180 degree. So we just need these two quadrants. So the third and fourth quadrant you can be forget out. You can just forget it. So your first quadrant will be 23.6 degree, which is your reference angle, and the second quadrant will be 180 minus 23.6 degree. So which is 23.6 degree, 180 minus 23.6 is equal to 156.4 degree. So this one is your half x. So you have not complete your question, so get your x by multiplying 2. Why multiplying by 2? Because you have to move your divided by 2 into the right hand side, so each angle you multiply by 2. So 23.6 times 2. So you will get 47.2 degree, and the second one 156.4 times 2, you will get 312.8 degree. Okay, so this example is until here. So if you cannot understand, just note me in your WhatsApp group. Okay, thank you.